Let's all give a round of applause for Kendrick Perkins, man. Let's give a round of applause for Kendrick Perkins because he put this in y'all head. He put this in Chris Middleton's head. He convinced y'all. He brought y'all on that bandwagon and made y'all think Chris Middleton was the best player on this team, which is not even close. He's nowhere near the best player on this Bucks team. Phoenix won the game tonight. They take the 2-0 series lead over the Milwaukee Bucks. Great overall performance for Phoenix. I mean, what can I say? This team, they just get it done on both ends of the floor, on offense and on defense. I want to say my prayers to Torrey Craig. I don't know if it's a season-ending injury, but he took a charge from Giannis Antetokounmpo. That's a strong, big man coming at you, full speed, trying to get to the rack. I don't know how severe his injury is, but he had to get help off the court. So I want to say prayers to him and get well soon, brother. But other than that, Mikal Bridges was the unsung hero for this team. He had a playoff career high in points. And we know he can score, but his defense is what he's known for. He's a heck of a defender, really good defender. And he made life miserable for Chris Middleton tonight, who I'm going to get to in just a minute. Chris Paul doing what he do, 23 points, 8 assists. The floor general, he's great. 16-year veteran. He understands the game. He knows what he's supposed to do. He puts players in their spots. He can get to his own spots and hit the mid-range. Devin Booker, who made 7 3-pointers tonight. Suns was just making 3-pointers left and right. I mean, you name it. Crowder, Booker, Chris Paul, Cam Johnson, Mikal Bridges, Torrey Craig before he went down. They all were making 3-point shots. Devin Booker had a total of 31 points. DeAndre Ayton, once again with a double-double, 10 points and 11 rebounds, doing what he's supposed to do, running the floor, getting to the basket, playing great defense. Jay Crowder, who had a horrible game in Game 1, he had a big game tonight, making 3-point shots, had a ton of rebounds. This Suns team is dangerous. They're locked in. They're built for the moment. They've been waiting to get here, and they have been delivering ever since the playoffs started. As for Milwaukee, I don't know. Giannis Antetokounmpo, who is the best player on the Bucks, Kendrick, he had 42 points tonight and 12 rebounds. Once again with another big game. As for the so-called best player on the Bucks, he got outscored by his teammate, a role player, Pat Connaughton. Pat Connaughton had 14 points off the bench and 7 rebounds. He got outscored by Pat Connaughton. Let that sink in. Do you know how bad that is? But oh, he's Batman. Oh, he's Batman. Oh, brother, he's Batman. Giannis is not Batman. He's Robin. He can't get it done. He can't shoot. He can't do what Chris Middleton can do. Well, guess what? Chris Middleton can't even do what he can do because he's inconsistent. It took him 26 shots to get 29 points in Game 1, but we ain't going to talk about that. We ain't going to talk about that. Once again tonight, he didn't show up. And don't get me started on Drew Holiday, who can't make a fucking layup if his life depended on it. I can't count on my fingers how many times he missed a fucking layup tonight. It is truly embarrassing what I am watching for this Milwaukee Bucks team because I know they're better than this. I know they are a great team. They live and die by the 3, and they struggled tremendously tonight from the 3-point line. See, Milwaukee and Phoenix, they flipped the switch. It was all about the free throws in Game 1 for Phoenix. But tonight, it was Milwaukee with the free throws. And it was Phoenix knocking down the threes. You see where I'm going with this? They switched places. They shot more threes in Game 1 than they did tonight. And made more threes. It is truly embarrassing what I am watching. Jay Williams said the same thing tonight. during halftime. I don't know what's going on. It's Giannis a bust. If he didn't have that spectacular performance in the second half, Milwaukee would have got blown off the floor. It would have been a massacre. Giannis had 12 points at halftime. You do the math. He had fucking 30 in the second. He's a talent like no other. But when it's time for his teammates to show up, they don't. They're inconsistent. They're holding him back. It's not always Giannis. Middleton is inconsistent as they come. Drew Holiday, we know he can't score. He's a great defender. He has to be better. This team has to be better. The reserves, they have to make their shots. This can't be just Giannis versus 5 people. I mean, come on. Do y'all want to win a championship? Do y'all want to make this series interesting? Because I'm telling you right now, you lose at home game 3, which is at 8 o'clock on Sunday in Milwaukee. If you lose and Phoenix goes up 3-0, you're getting swept. So again, Kendrick Perkins, this is your fault. You're a liar. You planted the seed in Chris Middleton's head. You planted the seed in all these fans' head and the media on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, everywhere you posted it. You planted that bullshit seed and said Chris Middleton was the best player on the Bucks. You are a liar. You need to apologize because it ain't even close. Inconsistent. He may be the clutchest player on the Bucks, but he ain't the best player, and it ain't even fucking close. You need to apologize, Kendrick Perkins. I'm calling you out. You lied. I'll see you guys Sunday for Game 3. This is ridiculous.